Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back to another Toddy Walnuts video, coming to you live from the great state of Wisconsin. I've been on kind of an animation kick lately, and today I'm going to show you guys some of the things I picked up that were animation only. I'm not going to show any horror movie updates in this video. So if you guys are tuning in hoping to find some rare titles or some obscure stuff that's horror, it won't be in this video. This is all going to be animation. And this is stuff that I grew up with. I have 11 titles from Hanna Barbera. And then I have some box sets from DC Comics, stuff that I grew up with as a kid. Just kind of getting a nostalgic feeling lately, trying to pick up a lot of these sets. Thinking back to my Saturday morning cartoon days, waking up in my pajamas, getting a sugary bowl of cereal, watching cartoons with my brother. Saturdays were great back then. And I'm just going to show you guys some of the things I picked up. These are all from Amazon. And I found that with Amazon Prime, with free shipping, I got just as good a deal as I did at the deep discount sale, or maybe even better, because Amazon has some really good prices on a lot of these titles. So if you guys are interested in any of these Hanna Barbera titles, box sets, I would encourage you guys to go check out Amazon or Deep Discount and see where the better deal is for you. If you have an Amazon Prime membership, I think the best way to go is Amazon. Some of these are manufactured on demand, and I will tell you which ones are when I get to those, and I'll tell you how you can tell without even opening your box which ones are MOD and which ones are regular DVD. So let's get into it here with the first one. This is Butch, Cassidy and the Sundance Kids, the complete series. This one came out in 1973. It was only 13 episodes long, and this is the complete series here. It starred the voice acting of Mickey Dolenz, who you guys know from the Monkees. This was a decent cartoon. It wasn't very popular, but it's kind of a rare one. The lead singer is also a spy, and he and his band go around and they try to solve mysteries. Does that sound familiar? And they had a dog. The dog's name was Elvis. I thought that was pretty cool. This is an actual DVD. You can see on the side there it says DVD. The ones that are manufactured on demand have a different logo on the side, and I'll show you that as I get to those. But this is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids. Only lasted 13 episodes. The next one here is a show called Where's Huddles? And this one came out in 1970. And it's about, this is also a DVD. It kind of follows a football team on and off the field. And it's more or less a comedy. And this also only lasted one season. I don't remember how many episodes this one was, though. I believe it might have been 13. It has Mel Blanc as a voice. He's probably the most famous that voiced in this cartoon here. The next one, probably a lot of you guys know this one. This is CLab 2020. This one came out in 1972. And it had kind of a sequel. I think it was CLab 2021 that was on Adult Swim, I think. It was kind of a loose knockoff comedy of this show. But this is the actual original show from the 70s. And it was kind of a Johnny Quest type vibe to it. They categorize it here as a 70s underwater sci-fi adventure plunge. And this is a really, really good show here. This is a 2-disc, 13-episode collection. CLab 2020. Had really vibrant colors. It had good storylines. That was a good show. The next one here is called The Peter Potamus Show. And this one came out in 1964. And you can see it has a lot of Flintstones kind of vibe to it. Peter Potamus would take his monkey, So-So was the name of the monkey, and they would go up in their air balloon, and they would kind of time travel, go to different places in history. It says to the global, quote, fun spots, end quote. And they get into trouble, and they always do, and they're prepared. With his mighty hippo hurricane holler. And this one had Mel Blanc, Don Messick. These were some of the giants of the animation voicing. Peter Potamus Show. I'm not sure if any of you guys remember any of these. If you do, comment below. Some of these are kind of obscure, I guess. These are probably before a lot of your guys' time. I'm probably older than most of you guys out there. The next one here was really good. This was another kind of a Scooby-Doo type show. This is called The Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan. And this came out in 1972. Lasted 1 year. And it was 16 episodes on 2 discs. Chinese-American super sleuth Charlie Chan made his cartoon transition in this customary grace. Only this time he brought along his clan. Maintaining Hanna Barbera's winning formula, Kids, Mysteries, Canine, and Van. So that's definitely a Scooby-Doo influence there. The next one is called the Quickie Koala Show. And this one came out in 1981 and 82, and it didn't last any longer than that. The debut of Quickie Koala Show, the animation masters at Hanna Barbera returned to the format that they perfected in the studio's earliest days, the short format funny animal anthology show. Quickie Koala Show features 3 6-minute shows depicting the respective adventures of Quickie Koala, the fastest bear in Australia, Dirty Dog, the dingy dandy con dog, King of the Garbage Dump, and Crazy Claus, a razor-sharp wildcat in both wit and claw. So these are a bunch of shorts that would kind of tie other cartoons together on Saturday mornings. The next one is called Devlin, and this one came out in 74, and then it took a brief hiatus, I guess, and then it came back again in 76. But it only lasted 16 episodes, and this is the 2-disc 16-episode box set here. About a stunt cyclist. Let's see here. A daredevil stunt cyclist aided by master mechanic younger bro Todd, voice of Mickey Dolenz again, with his little sister Sandy, handling publicity. The Devlin clan travel across the country with a traveling circus in a Too Cool camper, investigating different kinds of mysteries. So there you go again. That was Hanna Barbera's forte. That was their bread and butter. The next one here is the Roman Holidays. Let me see. All of those have been DVDs so far, the regular pressing of DVDs. I didn't come across any MODs yet. So this is the Roman Holidays, and this cartoon came out in 1972. And it says it's somewhere between the prehistorical Stone Age of the Flintstones and the fantastic future of the Jetsons lie the Roman Holidays. This time around, Hanna Barbera tackles life circa 63 AD. Augustus Gus Holiday, the man of the clan, lovely and level-headed spouse Lori, keep things on an even keel, and teenage troublemaker Happius and child prodigy Precocia threaten to break the Pax Familia. Housed at the humble Venus de Milo Arms, the Holiday face constant threats from their amply named landlord, Mr. Evictus, who was played by Dom DeLuise in his Toon debut. While Gus gets equally haired, working on the Forum Construction Company with his boss, Mr. Tycoonius, it's a good thing he gets to come home to a Roman's best friend, his pet lion Brutus, who was played by Dawes Butler. So hop aboard your chariot. It's time to pay a visit to the Roman holidays. The next one here was a really good one. It was a favorite of mine. This is the Space Stars, and it's kind of a mishmash. You get Space Ghost, the Herculoids, Astro and the Space Mutts, and Teen Force all together in one cartoon. And this one came out in 1981. And it was just kind of like a greatest hits of some of the other cartoons that I just mentioned. The next one here is the first MOD, and I'll show you how you can tell. This is Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch. This is a 3-disc set. And this came out in 1974 and 75. And if you look down here at the spine, it says, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it says DVD download right underneath it. So these were manufactured on demand. But this is a 3-disc, 13-episode series. It says, zoom into gear with Wheelie, the world's greatest stunt racing car, and his girlfriend Rhoda Ree as they outmaneuver the sneaky motorcycle gang. Chopper, revs, riser, and scrambles in this 3-disc, 13-episode set. Not the smartest bike in the bunch, Chopper's schemes range from scaring Wheelie with ghost cars at the car cemetery, tricking a trail bike into spying on Wheelie, and cheating at a tractor romping competition. So that's, besides outwitting Chopper in these 39 adventures, 3 per episode, Wheelie aids other vehicles like Lost Scooter, Sick Tow Truck, and Stranded Bulldozer. Honk for great family fun, and motor to the couch for a night of drive-in entertainment. And if you're interested in any of these, and if you want to look at deep discount or Amazon, you can also go to their WarnerArchive.com or WBShop.com. You'll be able to find these very cheap. I would say around $20 each, give or take. Maybe some are like 17, some are 23. Average is about 20. The next one here is one that I loved as a kid, and this is the Addams Family from 1973. And this is the complete 4-disc set. This is also a manufactured on demand. But I got to be honest, I popped a couple of the MODs in, and they look just as good as a pressed DVD. So if you're a little bit worried about that, don't be worried about that. It's all good. And let's see. Be delightfully miserable with the Addams Family as they take to the road in their Victorian-styled RV for a spooktacular cross-country quest only they can conjure. From Nashville to New Orleans, New Mexico, and Hawaii, these peculiar parents, Gomez and Morticia, treat their family to misadventures including outwitting a band of gold thieves, freeing the animals from New York Central Park Zoo, and racing a horse in the Kentucky Derby. They even win a piece of the moon, and with Uncle Fester's rocket, the trip will be a blast. You may remember them as altogether ooky, but the spirit of the family is contagious. Scream with joy over this 4-disc, 16-episode complete collection. So I'm glad to pick this one up. This is one that I really wanted, and I was going to get it in the last order, but I got it now. So well, that was it for the Hanna Barbera stuff, and now I got a little pile of DC stuff that I'm going to share with you guys. And this first one here is called The Adventures of Batman. And this is the 1969-1970 animated series, 2-disc set. And these are all pressed DVDs. These are all the real deal here. So these are short cartoons, and there's 34 different exciting adventures, it says here. What's the running time? 377 minutes for this set, 2 DVD set. The next one here is Challenge of the Super Friends, the first season. And this came out in 1978. And this comes in like a digipack here. It has like a cardboard slip cover, and then there's the digipack is inside. It's a 2-disc set with 16 season 1 cartoons. And it's a running time 347 minutes. This was some of my favorite stuff when I was a kid, Super Friends. The next one is Super Friends from 1973, and this is season 1, volume 1. 8 episodes on 2 discs, plus it has some bonus features. It has a true fans can give their memory banks a workout with the Super Friends Trivia Challenge. And then it shows the 8 episodes there. I don't know if you guys can make that out. Running time 360 minutes. And then I have the Super Friends Season 1, Volume 2. Has 8 episodes on 2 discs. It's just the second half of Season 1. And it has another DC Superhero Knowledge Trivia Challenge. And this is running time 360 minutes as well. The next one I have here is a little bit out of order. This is season 4, because these were pretty cheap, and I think these were only about like $6 or $7 a piece for these next couple titles here. This is called The World's Greatest Super Friends. Like I said, it's the complete season 4. It's only 8 episodes for the complete 4th season. 177 minutes. And then complete season 5. This one has 24 episodes. And it says running time 186 minutes, but that doesn't seem like it's right because it only shows 8 episodes here on the back, so I'm not sure why it says 24 episodes on the front. And the next one is the complete season 6. It says 18 episodes on the front, but it only shows 6 on the back, 132 minutes running time. So there must have been a box set or something. Maybe they're counting all these together in one box. I'm not sure. Okay, next one here is from 1980. This is the Super Friends The Lost episodes, and this was kind of after the series had kind of run its toll, I guess, and the ratings had really dropped. They came out with the Super Friends The Lost episodes in 1980, and it's, I think some of them are reruns and some are actually stuff that they never showed before. 172 minutes. And you can download 2 Super Friends comic books. The next one here is the all-new Super Friends Hour, Season 1, Volume 1. And this came out in 1977 and 78. And it says it's 28 cartoons on 2 discs. It comes in kind of a slim pack. It's kind of a slim digipack. And this was when they kind of revived the series. Color 323 minutes, it says on the back. And then they have the Super Friends, the legendary superpower show, the complete series. And this came out in 1984 and 85. 16 cartoons on 2 discs. There's another kind of a slim digipack type packaging here. And this is kind of a Superman-Batman combo. The New Adventures of Superman and the New Adventures of Batman. Or actually, that's different sets that you can buy. So, it has a running time of 179 minutes, Region 1. It's kind of embossed here and stuff. It's pretty cool. And finally, the last one is Challenge of the Super Friends Attack of the Legion of Doom. And this was only like $4. I think this is like one cartoon from the series. It's running time 86 minutes. It's probably like a movie, cartoon movie from the series. Special features, episode introductions by story editor Jeffrey Scott, Hall of Doom, Super Friend or Super Foe. And I do have one more thing I have to show you guys. I gotta pause it here for a second. This last thing here is neither Hanna Barbera nor DC Comics, but it was a pretty cool little show that I picked up. I have never seen it before. I got it with this slipcover for $5 on eBay. It's called Skeleton Warriors, the complete series. And it came out in 1993 and 94. And has a couple special features. It has producer commentary on 2 episodes, and it has behind-the-scenes documentary and photo gallery. And this is the kind of stuff that I like the Skeleton Warriors and kind of like the dark animation. And I'm willing to give this one a shot. It's put out by VSC, Goddard Group, Urban Archipelago, and Shriek. Oh, that must be, no, that's the name of the character there, Shriek. Prince Lightstar, Baron Dark, and Talon. So if any of you guys have seen any of these, or if maybe you have some of the stuff that I didn't pick up yet and you recommend it, just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subbed yet, feel free to do so. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and share it if you feel like sharing it. So other than that, guys, take care and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. The next video will probably be in a day or two. I'm going to show you guys some recent horror pickups that I had. I just wanted to kind of show you the animation for now. So thanks for watching. Take care.